show. There's all I can do to keep from falling in love with you. All I can do to keep from telling you so. There's all I can do to keep from falling in love with you. All I can do to keep from letting me show. There's all I can do to keep from falling in love with you. All I can do to keep from telling you so. There's all I can do to keep from falling in love with you. All I can do to keep from letting me show. There's all I can do to keep from falling in love with you.
Gonna catch a freight train, hard as I can, Lord. I don't care which way it goes. Gonna climb a mountain, the highest below. Jump off and ain't nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman she been doing to me? Gonna buy a ticket, go as far as I can, Lord. But I ain't never come back. Take me a southbound, all the way to Georgia, Lord, till the train run out of track. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? Can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? Yeah. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman been doing to me?
Here comes that girl again, the one I told to stay away. She won't take no for an answer, says she's gonna have me someday. She's a sweet young thing, overlooking my ring. I'm a married man, got family ties, just trying to get by. Don't she understand? Oh, it keeps getting harder and harder to get that girl to go. 'Cause I'm afraid the next time I'll say yes, 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 instead of saying no. No, no. Here comes that girl again, the one who's trying to melt me down. She says it's a matter of time before I come around. She's a sweet young thing, overlooking my ring. I'm a married man, got family ties, just trying to get by. Don't she understand? Oh, it keeps getting harder and harder to get that girl to go. 'Cause I'm afraid the next time I'll say yes, 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 instead of saying no.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, no, no. Here comes that girl again. No, no, no. Here comes that girl again. No, no, no. Here comes that girl again. Maybe so. Here comes that girl again. Maybe so.
I said I'd never do it again. I swore my way that I would mend, but you cheated, dear, and that's a sin. Here I am, I'm drunk again. I'm drunk because that you are gone. At the bar I'm standing all alone, drowning my sorrows deep within. Here I am, I'm drunk again. I don't like this life of mine, drinking whiskey, beer and wine. Dear, I know this is the end. Here I am, I'm drunk again. I'm drunk because that you are gone. At the bar I'm standing all alone, drowning my sorrows
I was on the outskirts of a little southern town, trying to reach my destination before the sun went down. The old CB was blaring away on Channel 19 when there came a little boy's voice on the radio line. And he said, "Breaker 19, is anyone there? Come on back, truckers, and talk to Teddy Bear." Well, I keyed the mic and I said, "You got it, Teddy Bear." And the little boy's voice came back on the air. "Appreciate the break. Who we got on that end?" I told him my handle, and then he began. "Now, I'm not supposed to bother you fellas out there. Mom says you're busy and for me to stay off the air. But you see, I get lonely and it helps to talk. 'Cause that's about all I can do. I'm crippled and I can't walk." I came back and told him to fire up that mic, and I'd talk to him as long as he liked. "This was my dad's radio," the little boy said. "But I guess it's mine and Mom's, 'cause my daddy's dead. Dad had a wreck about a month ago. He was trying to get home in the blinding snow. Mom has to work now to make ends meet, and I'm not much help with my 2 crippled feet. She says not to worry, that we'll make it all right. But I hear her crying sometimes late at night. You know, there's one thing I want more than anything else to see. Oh, I know you guys are too busy to bother with me. But you see, my dad used to take me for rides. But I guess that's all over now since my daddy's gone. Not one breaker came on the old CB as that little crippled boy talked with me. I tried hard to swallow a lump that just wouldn't stay down. As I thought about my boy back in Greenville town. Dad was going to take Mom and me with him later on this year. Well, I remember him saying, "Someday this old truck will be yours, Teddy Bear." But I know I'll never get to ride an 18-wheeler again. But this old base will keep me in touch with all my trucker friends. Teddy Bear's going to back on out now and leave you alone, 'cause it's about time for Mom to come home. But you give me a shout when you're passing through, and I'll sure be happy to come back to you. Well, I came back and I said, "Before you go, 1010, what's your home 20, little CB friend?" Well, he gave me his address, and I didn't once hesitate, 'cause this hot load of freight is just gonna have to wait. I turned that truck around on a dime and headed straight for Jackson Street, 229. And as I rounded the corner, oh, I got one heck of a shock. 18-wheelers were lined up for 3 city blocks. Well, I guess every driver for miles around had caught Teddy Bear's call. And that little crippled boy was having a ball. For as fast as one driver would carry him in, another would carry him to his truck and take off again. Well, you better believe I took my turn at riding Teddy Bear. And then I carried him back in and put him down in his chair. And buddy, if I never live to see happiness again, I want you to know I saw it that day to that little man. We took up a collection for him before his mama got home, and each driver said goodbye, and then they were all gone. He shook my hand with a mile-long grin and said, "So long, trucker, I'll catch you again." Well, I hit that interstate with tears in my eyes. And I turned on the radio and I got another surprise. Breaker 19 came a voice on the air. Just one word of thanks from Mama Teddy Bear. "We wish each and every one a special prayer for you, 'cause you just made my little boy's dream come true." I'll sign off now before I start to cry. May God ride with you. 10-4, and goodbye.
lot of loving before the sun goes down. Thinking of you's working up my appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Rubbing sticks and stones together make the sparks ignite. And the thought of loving you is getting so excited. Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight.
Yes, I know I'm late. Getting home tonight. Can supper wait? I guess I've lost my appetite. Yes, you can fix me a drink, and anything's okay. Oh, by the way, I met a friend of yours today. I was working on the other side of town, and coming home, I thought I'd stop and have a round. And in this bar, I heard someone speak your name. And that's how I met a friend of yours today. I listened for a while and I could tell that stranger there, he knew you much too well. And I introduced myself, and you should have seen his face. What a shame I met a friend of yours today. Please don't cry, woman, 'cause it's much too late for tears. Yes, I'm sorry too, 'cause it hurts after all these years. Ain't it sad a love like ours should end this way? And just because I met a friend of yours today. Ain't it sad a love like ours should end this way? And all because I met a friend of yours today.
The skies are dark and gray. For a week now it's been raining every day. And the Kansas City kid is on the couch still trying to rope a stray. Well, he's Crockett and he's Custer and he's Hickok's right-hand man. He's trying to tame the West, but my mom don't seem to understand. And she's told him to get ready, 'cause it's more than time for bed. And how he wishes he were free, 'cause he was simply born to be a cowboy. Asleep, he rides the range on a saddle that has seen its better days. And here the coyotes call, they sing the sun to rest as evening falls. Well, make a pot of coffee, boys, so strong you taste the grain. Stretch out on your blanket as he clears his throat to sing. You keep your eyes upon him with his Gary Cooper grin. It doesn't take much sense to see that he was simply born to be a cowboy. This concrete city's fenced him in. Can't win 'em all, but he'll be on his feet again. He'll ride his fantasies till then. Don't he take after me? He was simply born to be a cowboy. The skies are dark and gray. For a week now it's been raining every day. I'm a Kansas City kid is all tucked in and dreaming of the range. A cowboy.
Every time I want you more than I did the time before. Can you stay with me for a while?
But I want the fire still burning bright, darling, on our wedding night. Let's wait till we walk down the aisle.
I don't wanna have to marry you. I don't wanna have to say I do. I want our love to be free, the way God meant love to be. Don't say you have to go now that I want you so. I don't want to be alone.
The temptation is strong, but it's oh so wrong. Please stop and take me home.
I don't want to have to marry you. I don't want to have to say I do. I want our love to be free, God meant love to be.
Today I saw her for the first time since she left me. And she said, I got a favor to ask of you. And I said, all right, what is it? And she said, you know, you always told me if I ever needed any help, just to ask you and that you'd help me. And I said, yeah, I remember. And she said, well, there's this fella that I've been going with, and I just found out that he's been slipping around on me. And I thought that maybe if you'd write me a letter and tell me that you miss me and that you still love me, that he might find it and he might read it and it might make him jealous and I might not lose him. And I said, okay, I'll write you the letter.
Dear sweetheart, just a line to let you know that I still think about you and I still love you so. I remember your kisses and every time you held me tight. But most of all, I remember the good times that we had each night. Dear sweetheart, if you're lonely, just let me know, for you're still my one and only, and I still love you so. I'm gonna close for now, sweetheart, and try to go on without you. But don't forget, I'll always love you, no matter what you do. So now, I've written the letter the way you've asked me to. And I hope it makes him jealous the way you want it to. For I've told you that I still love you and I want to be with you.
But you know, sweetheart, the saddest part, I'm not pretending, for I still do.
Two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. If you got the money, honey, I've got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin' and we'll have a time. We'll have more fun, baby, all the way down the line. If you've got the money, honey, I've got the time. There ain't no need to tarry. Let's start out tonight. We'll have fun, oh boy, and we'll do it right. Bring along your Cadillac, leave my old wreck behind. If you've got money, honey, I've got the time. Talk and make every spot in town. We'll go to the park where it's dark and we won't fool around. If you run short of money, then I'll run short of time. You got no more money, honey, I've no more time. If you got money, honey, I've got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin' and we'll have a time. Bring along your Cadillac, leave my old wreck behind. You've got money, honey, I've got
a pawn shop in Chicago on a sunny summer day. A couple gazes at the wedding rings there on display.
She smiles and nods her head as he says, honey, that's for you. It's not much, but it's the best that I can do.
Golden ring with one tiny little stone, waiting there for someone to take it home. By itself, it's just a cold metallic thing. Only love can make a golden wedding ring. In a little wedding chapel later on that afternoon, an old upright piano plays that old familiar tune.
Tears roll down her cheeks and happy thoughts run through her head as he whispers low, with this ring I thee wed.
Golden ring with one tiny little stone, shining ring. Now at last it's found a home. By itself, it's just a cold metallic thing. Only love can make a golden wedding ring. In a small two-room apartment, as they fight their final round, he says, you won't admit it, but I know you're leaving town.
She says, one thing's for certain, I don't love you anymore, and throws down the ring as she walks out the door.
Golden ring with one tiny little stone, cast aside like the love that's dead and gone. By itself, it's just a cold metallic thing. Only love can make a golden wedding ring. In a pawn shop in Chicago on a sunny summer day, a couple gazes at the wedding rings there on display. Golden ring.
At times she comes around, though she's someone else's now. I can't lay it down no matter how I try to forget her when I find she's no farther than my mind. Makes me wonder if I ever said goodbye. Night and day, it's all the same. So pour some whiskey on the flame, burn another memory in my mind. Through the years she's moved uptown. Well, I've come a long way down. Makes me wonder if I ever said goodbye. Yes, she always says hello the way she used to,
my God, she only said goodbye one time. Heaven knows I live in hell. This barroom is my cell. Makes me wonder if I ever said goodbye. Makes me wonder if I ever said goodbye.
Oh, it's been such a long, long time. Looks like I'd get you off my mind. Oh, but I can't. Just the thought of you turns my whole world a misty blue. Just the mention of your name turns the flicker to a flame. I think of things we used to do, then my whole world turns misty blue. I should forget you. Heaven knows I tried, but when I say I'm glad we're through, my heart knows I lied. Oh, it's been such a long, long time. Looks like I'd get you off my mind. Oh, but I can't. Just the thought of you turns my whole world a misty blue. Oh, but I can't. Just the thought of you turns my whole world a misty blue.
Honey, I think you lied to me underneath those summer skies. Rub it in with a slight touch of sin, or raising my wildest desires. Now you're doing a thing that we did last summer with a different beat and a brand new drum. I must have been asleep at the wheel while you were changing your song. You rubbed it in all wrong. You rubbed it in all wrong. Honey, I ain't your man. You got sand in your hand. Time for me to move along. You rubbed it in all wrong. I don't know who you think you are, but I sure know who you ain't.
Johnny, you got sand in your hand. Switch hands. Oh, that's much better. Yeah. You got it, baby.
Back up on an old dirt road, next to a swamp full of toads, was a slanted wood shack with 3 little kids and a mama. Papa died in '63, left little Jimmy and me to plant those taters and pull up another tomorrow. Rocky Mountain music fills my memory. Rocky Mountain music, Papa, can I hear you playing for me? Little brother was never quite right. He used to sit on the floor in the sunlight, play with the dust that danced on the beams in the window. Sister had to cook and clean, 'cause Mama, she got sick and lean. Sometimes I think she just died away, missing Papa. Rocky Mountain music fills my memory. Rocky Mountain music, Mama, can I hear you singing to me? Well, everything has changed today. Little brother, he was taken away. Sister, she married a soldier and lives in Toledo. And me, I'm in a Nashville bar, and I've never been so far from that old gravel road and the rivers that run through my memory. Rocky Mountain music fills my memory. Rocky Mountain music, brother, can I hear you calling me? Rocky Mountain music fills my memory. Rocky Mountain music, Papa, can I hear you playing for me?
Oh, all I needed was one look, one magic moment, was all it took. From that moment, I loved you so. Now that I found you, I'm never gonna let you go. So come on, say it again. It sounds so good. Say it one more time and then, whoa, if you mean it, say it again. The hard part's over and the loving part begins. here in your arms. I've been lonely for too long. I've waited a lifetime for you to come along. So come on, say it again. It sounds so good. Say it one more time and then, whoa, if you mean it, say it again. The hard part's over and the loving part begins. Come on, say it again. It sounds so good. Say it one more time and then, whoa, if you mean it, say it again. The hard part's over and the loving part begins.
At 5 o'clock she knows I'll soon be home. She don't worry about me running round, 'cause all of my good times are waiting right there for me. And she knows where I'll be when the sun goes down. I'm a standby by my woman, man. Our world turns around a little gold band, and love leads us through life hand in hand. I'm a standby my woman, man. We fall asleep at night and ain't love grand. That's why I'm a stand by my woman, man. When she's down, she knows I'll be beside her, 'cause I'm not just her lover, I'm her friend. Our love keeps getting better, and I'll gladly spend forever standing by the woman who stands by her man. I'm a stand by my woman, man. Our world turns around a little gold band, and love leads us through life hand in hand. I'm a stand by my woman, man. We fall asleep at night thinking ain't love grand. That's why I'm a stand by my woman, man. I'm a stand by my woman, man. We fall asleep at night thinking ain't love grand. That's why I'm a stand by my woman, man. That's why I'm a stand by my woman, man.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me. I know I laughed when you left. Now I know I only hurt myself. Oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll give you jewelry and money too. That ain't all I'm gonna do for you, baby. Bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me. There's one more thing. You know I tried to treat you right, but you stayed out, yes you stayed out late at night. I'll forgive you, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving, bring it on.